Shalom, shalom, shalom. What are we doing? We are pulling some cards. So, Most High, I ask you to touch my mind and my mouth with the spirit of discernment and wisdom. I ask you to surround me with your white light so that no negative energy may penetrate my aura. I ask you to send spirit of the highest white light, my ancestors of the highest white light, to walk with me on my divine path so that I may not stumble. And in doing so, I inspire others to walk their divine path in truth and authenticity, with integrity, with purpose. All praises to the Most High, the one that gives breath. Ashe. So it is, so shall it be. So we have out here the Page of Wands and the Temperance. And the Wheel of Fortune. What is this new beginning? Is it a new self? 'Cause that's what it's looking like. Page of Wands. Something new. And you have a balance, the Temperance. Very stable, very balanced. Clarity is on point, yeah. Your intuition is there, your emotions is on point, your logic is on point. You got the Two of Cups out here. Let me find out. Two of Swords come out sideways. So someone is confused about this love offer that they're trying to give you. Or maybe you're confused about the love offer that they're trying to give you. Yeah, Seven of Cups confirming. A lot of delusion. A lot of delusion out here. Queen of Pentacles. Very stable, very fertile, very feminine, very loving. Okay, so, all right. Are you going to show us who this person is that's trying to come in for the Queen of Pentacles? It seems like she don't see it. Eight of Swords. Five of Pentacles. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So, how I'm taking this is, Queen of Pentacles, you're very, you are who you are, right? You love to love. You love family, right? You're very fertile in everything that you do. Children, friendships, jobs, very fertile, right? But this is a new you, a whole new you. And it's not a drastic from who you were, but it's drastic in the way you look at things now, because you see things in a different perspective. That's why the Two of Swords came out sideways. It didn't come up upright. It didn't come... Hi, Papa. I see you. Yeah, so it's like you're using your intuition. You're not listening with your ears. You're not seeing with your eyes. You're using your intuition with this Two of Cups, this love offer. But you feel like it's a lot of delusion. You don't trust it. You're very balanced. Your emotions are very balanced. Your intuition, very on point. And right now, you're in the Wheel of Fortune. You are the abundance. This person that is giving you illusions that made you feel like you had to isolate yourself from everyone, that you couldn't trust nobody, that you built a jail for yourself because you were just like, if this person could cross me, anybody could cross me. They really left you out in the cold, like literally, and didn't care if you would make it out or not. But you're the Hierophant. Very traditional, love family. Love to teach, love wisdom. This person here, they were sitting here dealing with delusions, worried about riches, having snakes as their friends. And meanwhile, it was no, funds or jewelry or no abundance to be had with them. It was all a dream. There was no enlightenment. It was all ghosts and fairy tales. It was no wisdom. It was just backstabbing. Yeah, so what they planned for you, thinking that they found something better, they ended up getting left out in the cold and stuck in their own head, asking themselves, why did they do that? Yeah, they tore themselves up. And now they realize who you are. So now they're trying to juggle. They're trying to juggle the life of what they want, which is you, because they know that you're the abundance, and also trying to juggle the life of what they think is fun, because they know that they can't have you and have what they think is fun, meaning like, the friends that mean you no good, the third and fourth parties that, are trying to just have them as arm candy or sugar daddy or, something to have fun on the sneak tip. You're not for any of that. You're not for any of that. 6 of Wands when I stop. So you're being recognized for who you truly are. That's why this person want to come back. They realize that you're not like everybody else. You are who you say you are. You walk it, you talk it, you live it, you breathe it. Not perfect by far, none of us are. But they know that you are who you say you are. And that's why they try to always say that you're not perfect. Because you live your life without a mask. You don't claim to be perfect. If anything, you're hard on yourself than anybody. You question yourself a lot. What made this person see so many illusions? Investigating. Total drama action. So they had people investigating on you, thinking that they had something on you. They were they were totally full of drama. And every time they seen something, whether it's you at you could be at a liquor store picking up some liquor for them because you don't even drink. But because you're at the liquor store and you're pretty, the person says behind the counter, I'm gonna carry that out for you. I don't want you to break the bottle, or I don't want nothing to da-da-da, right? So they carry it out, put it in your front seat, they go back in the store, you go and go home and say, babe, I got a surprise for you, and give them the bottle. Before you can even say, here go a surprise, they fake friends. They're fake friends that's always watching everything you do, that's so full of drama, then already called them. Or already gossip to their person that's close to them. You know, you seen such and such in the store? They was buying such and such was flirting and they was eating it all up. Yeah. They could be expecting a new beginning. Babies. Or just a new beginning, just changing their life. Okay? Could be just a new beginning, period. Abundance in their life. Because it looked like they left this third party, for sure. Red lipstick stains. So maybe the third party, bugaboo. Situation's about to explode. Now the game is over. They got played. So maybe, maybe they do got a baby on the way. And if not a baby, maybe they left the situation alone. Right? And they started looking at their life and changing their life. And from them changing their life, maybe they can have a new beginning. And as soon as I said that, fighting for you. So, like I said, they probably figured out what they was doing wrong, and now they want another chance with you. Yeah. But that's up to you. I always say, if they really change, because all of us can change, but some of us act like we have and we haven't. So make sure that they prove themselves, that they have changed. Anything else? For my collective family? I know, that's what I was saying too, right? I love you too. Mommy love you so much. Oh, I don't think it's nothing else. As soon as I say that, right? So we got submerged in their own world, focused on themselves, distant, distracted. Growth wants to begin anew, focusing on family now. Healing, recovering from trauma, willing to heal together. So it seemed like the person was completely into themselves and what was good for them and what made them happy. Didn't care about you at all, like we said in the reading. Wasn't worried about you at all. And this could still be the situation, right? Because some people have gone through it and some people haven't. So they could really just played you to the left. But as you kept growing, growth out here, growth wants to begin anew, focusing on family now, mature, fertile cycle. So this is you. Like, okay, you don't want to be bothered. You want something, that looks a little bit more fancy, a little bit more greener grass, even though it might be false grass. No problem. You went to go grow. And when you went to go grow, you was focusing on your stability, what makes you happy, what makes you healthy, what makes you your best self, what makes your children their best self. From that, you heal. Healing, recovering from trauma, willing to heal together, release, bonding better. So as you're growing, something else happened that didn't just make you heal from this person that was submerged in themselves. Something else happened that made you actually come together and heal together. But again, like I say, just because something happened that you two ended up having a big trauma with, it doesn't mean that you have to come back together as one or be that same what you were before. Sometimes it's better to just be friends and work together. Okay? But this, it says release and you're bonding and you get better. So it could be a lot more. And like I said, the Six of Wands, when I was shuffling, is at the bottom of this deck now. So that means that your growth is being seen. Your healing is being seen. And people are acknowledging that. People see who you actually are. And so does this person. They want you back. But I feel like their love language and your love language are two different things. You move with your heart. You move with your emotions, but you're logical. It has to make sense. This person is more, they move with their emotions and they're not logical. They don't know the difference between love and lust. They think, when they give you lust, that is a sign of showing their love for you. So I think you really need to have more of a communication with this person. Let them really know who you are. Because before in your relationship, maybe you were just going with the flow of things because of the chemistry that you shared, right? So I'm going to say, instead of going off of the chemistry that you shared, actually go off of the energy that they have. And if this is the right energy for you and your higher self, the future where you always dreamt of being. Because if it's not, then that means that you're going to take a seat up at your table. And when your kingdom spouse comes to sit at your table, you'll already have this person sitting in their seat. So don't just settle for things. Make sure that their energy aligns with your energy. Their purpose aligns with your purpose. Okay? And that is the read. I hope you enjoyed it. All praises to the Most High. Kol Ha Halel El Yom. Yes, have a beautiful day, a beautiful evening, afternoon, rising, and I hope this helped you. Yes, I hope this helps you. Have a beautiful day, beautiful souls. Kol Ha Halel El Yom. All praises to the Most High.